Hey, how's it going? We're gonna start trying daily vlogging now from now on, or not daily. I don't want to say daily vlogging. We're gonna start trying to vlog more and more and more. It is already, what's time now? It's 1:30 and I've only just started vlogging, so whatever. Been at work all this morning just trying to sort some stuff out. We're looking at maybe moving buildings, downsizing a bit. It's really tough in New Zealand at the moment, and people aren't wanting to spend as much, so we're just trying to do the best we can. But anyway, it's now 1:30. I'm just making some lunch. Now, don't look at my bad non-stick pans. I've jumped to lunch what we're doing. So we're making bacon. We're going to do some fried eggs. I was going to do scramble, but today we're doing fried. And then you get the best sauce ever for this, hollandaise sauce by Cully's Kitchen. Try and have a look at the nutrition content for a sauce that actually tastes good. These wraps here, they're so good. Put the hollandaise sauce on, salt and pepper, 1 or 2 bits of bacon and an egg, and then you wrap it into a wrap. So good. So my non-stick pans, they always get rinsed like this, but when you wash them afterwards, they're fine. Don't stress. I love how I say that, and you're looking at all this, eh? Gonna crack egg 1. Let's see if I get shell on it. I hate. I did. Of course I did. Did I actually? Yeah, I did. Okay, don't look at that. 2. 3. We're good. 4. Are we good? We're good. Now you're probably thinking non-stick pan, how do you do this without screwing it up? The trick is to wait a sec and then just to get under them a bit and just move them at the start. Not bad. Don't look at the pan. Don't look at all the, look, that ain't bad. Come on. I know it looks kind of right in my plate, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. So all you do is, what you should do is you should leave some room at one end of the wrap. Pull that up, pull that over, and you pull that over, and you have a wrap like that.
You're gonna expose my lip pencil.
What? Show me. What happened?
No, I just wiped off my lipstick, but the lip pencil won't come off after you use makeup remover.
What do you think of these normally?
So good. Did you show the sauce?
Yeah, I showed the sauce. We'll probably have these, and I'll make Shane a coffee. We're gonna sit out here today, or try to. It's gonna be freezing, I bet.
I've got my huge jacket on.
Yeah, so you're set. Show them your boomer tray you use. Look at this trendy though. So you sit out here. A little bit windy though. Look who's hoping for some.
Look at his white face, guys.
Where's Zeus?
Boy. He's like, did someone say my
Zeus.
name?
Shannon ended up getting some candles from this table because there's no like real mood lighting around this area. If you look, you got your ceiling there, and had we known the table was there, we could do a hanging light, but it would be off to the side. Now I think it would look like real whack. Don't look at we've got baby toys everywhere in here right now, but like you look at this area, right, and how it's all laid out. If you just had like a hanging light, I feel like it would have been so random in the way of the TV and stuff. So what the idea is we'll use this as lighting when we have like candlelit dinners. By the way, these candles are so cool. So these were from Amazon. I managed to find not cheap, but cheapish honeycomb candles, and they're not the ugly yellow stuff, and it's rolled. So when this burns, the wax always stays inside, so you don't get wax all down the bottom. Same with these. These are like tea light honeycomb. It's called honeycomb. Beeswax candle. What am I saying? Beeswax candles. And then these are beeswax as well. And then probably in the future we get a light here, like a floor lamp, to kind of come over and light the rest of the area as a mood. It's real vibey at night time in here. I've decided I'm trying to stay away from like nice lattes with soy milk and like almond milk and that. And what I've really been enjoying, get ready for it, this is kind of, it's going to sound trash, is an iced Americano. So it's literally just like espresso coffee, ice, and cold water. You can watch me make it anyway. I know it sounds shit. So you just get ice in your glass. If you want to know the best sugar-free, low-calorie syrups to use, French vanilla and hazelnut. S'mores is actually pretty good, and salted caramel, not classic caramel. Okay, I think we're good-ish. So I got this holder, put that on there. Okay, we got that in there. If you want to see the most banging hot chocolate ever made, come to me. I'm telling you now, I've given this hot chocolate to people that don't like hot chocolate, and they are like, that's so good. Looks good to me. So we get this, come along here. Oh, how appetizing. How absolutely appetizing. That slaps. So the plan for the rest of the day for me is I've got some things to do on the website to fix up, working on some new ads for Exo Beauty that we're making content for and putting through on Facebook. Sonoran Cub is now on Exo Beauty. We've kind of pretty much closed that down on the Sonoran Cub website, but you can still get on Exo Beauty. The benefit is you can get sales through Exo Beauty, you can combine the two items, get them shipped out with beauty products, easy done. And then also I'm going to hopefully get a gym workout in if I can before I pick up Porter. I'll pick up Porter at like 5. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. What else did I have down? Oh, we've been looking at some cars. I'm not doing this today. But look at the prices on these things. Been looking at these cars here. And look at the price at the end. That's New Zealand dollars, obviously. Porter's Daycare did this for him on his 2nd birthday. They made up this collection of like photos of him when he's been there. Really cool. And this is his card.
I think I need those lights on. So tonight, like every other night, Hamish and I are exhausted and I cannot be bothered cooking anything full on. So this is one of Hamish and I's favorite fast meals. He cooks it sometimes, I cook it sometimes. Someone feeds Paul and then the other person cooks. So tonight I'm gonna cook and we're doing fakeaways, and this is a TikTok recipe that our friend made us. I haven't actually seen it properly on TikTok, so I don't know if I'm doing it according to TikTok's technique, but I'm doing it according to how we do it. So I like these wraps, the low carb wraps, because they taste incredible. They get nice and like toasty, and I don't know, I just think the flavor's yummy, and they're low carb, which I like. I'm trying to like trick you into thinking that this meal's healthy. It's really not. I'm gonna use half of this mince, so like about 500 grams, and I'm gonna make 5 wraps. God, this angle's really bad. Plastic cheese, you have to use plastic cheese. I don't know what you call this in America, but in New Zealand we call it plastic cheese. What's it called on the bag?
It's just smoked cheese.
Smoked cheese? It's plastic cheese. No artificial colours or flavours apparently. 12, it's called processed cheese slices. Sounds better than plastic cheese, I guess.
Surprised they can put the cheese on the front.
But you have to use this type of cheese. You can't use like grated cheese because this gives it the flavour. This gives it the Macca's flavour, you know? This sauce, Cully's, once, I'm sure Hamish just mentioned Cully's in either the last vlog or like earlier this vlog, I don't know. This is the double pickle burger sauce.
Straight.
It's like Big Mac sauce vibes. A little bit different, but it gives it the Big Mac flavor. And then a little bit of this. Now this is your sugar. This is like sweet, it gives it that sweet like Big Mac flavor. Like of the sweet sauce, I guess. I don't know. The gherkin relish, I'd never tried this before my friend cooked this meal for us. It's so yummy. And then diced up onion, which I dice up in the Kmart chopper. I feel like a nurse wearing this, like nurse scrubs. You know how they wear like this kind of like they have like scrubs on. What have we been watching? Under the Banner of Heaven. It's like a TV series with, who's the guy? Andrew Garfield, is that his name?
Is it? No.
I think so.
Wow, the fact you know that.
Well, I remember it because of Garfield. And it's about like a murder mystery. It's interesting, and it's Mormons. Yeah, Mormons, I think. Anyway, that's what we've been watching, and we've also been watching, what's the one with subtitles?
Oh, Shogun.
Shogun, very good.
Laugh on that. If you want a good documentary, watch Telemarketers.
The key is, it's kind of gross because I use my fingers. You can use a rolling pin, I don't bother. I just push my the mince in with my fingers, right? I don't really want to film myself doing it because it's like kind of gross, but I'll show you. And the key is to literally have it as thin as you possibly can without it having like holes or patches. I'll show you what it looks like when they're on, and then you just crack salt and pepper onto it, and then I'll show you the next step. They've got to be thin. Even Hamish agrees, if you have too much meat, they just cook funny. They are too thick, like just too meaty. This is clean, by the way, before anyone starts.
that shit, bro.
I just feel like I get in one slap.
Go on then.
2 slaps, give me 2.
I reckon you're gonna break the plastic.
No.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
1 or 2? 1, 2. Clean.
I reckon I could do it in 1.
I had it on the wrong friggin'. I had it back here instead of on the like. Anyways, it'll be fine. Yeah. And then just cook it face down. The oil will come out, and then you can fry the other side, and it'll crispen up. Almost forgot, you have to finely shred your lettuce. Then it looks like that. Then put onions and cheese. Chuck it on like that for optimum coverage. We've got Port home today. Come say hello. You say hi. He was just having a tantrum because I asked him for a kiss. Port, can I have a kiss? Oh, okay, you'll kiss yourself. What about mummy? Are you gonna film? Open, okay. There you go. Open, shut. But bed here though. Yellow. Ready? Choo! Are you gonna do it?
Dog. Good.
Thank you.
Good.
Again? What they say is true about how when you have children, they take over the whole house slowly but surely. We bought him this pirate hat. It was like on his birthday. I had to pick up something for his cake from Spotlight, and I saw this hat, and he loves hats. And I let him get this hat. And it's overpriced as all hell, by the way. I feel like back in the day this would have been at the $2 shop, but it was like $15 or something. Anyway, I was like, whatever, it's your birthday. So I got him this hat, and then we went to the supermarket afterwards, and he wore it all through the supermarket. It was so funny. So this morning, Hamish is editing the vlog upstairs whilst looking after Port. And I'm gonna do a little bit of filming, and then I need to put up a video and do a thumbnail and all of that. Port will have his nap, and then later this afternoon he's gonna go see his nana because she's going on holiday for a couple weeks. So she's got work off today, and he's gonna go spend some time with her. He absolutely adores her. This is Hamish's mum. My mum doesn't live close by, unfortunately, so we don't get to see her as often. But yeah, Hamish's mum, Porter's nana, they've got such a cute relationship, and he's just gonna be so excited to see her. And then tomorrow's daycare as usual, so tomorrow I'll probably do a whole lot of work as well. The last like 3-4 weeks have been really intense in our household. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I feel like yesterday was my first day feeling productive and like just properly happy. So I'm so happy about that. I'm just trying to move along, get back into my routine, get some work done. So yeah, today I'm just gonna do a little bit of work this morning, and then I think this afternoon while Porter's at his nana's, Hamish and I will have a little afternoon. We're still kind of looking at cars and everything because we're wanting to get rid of our Range Rover. It's so inconvenient. I talked about this on my live streams. It's just so inconvenient. Like now, you know, going to Wellington to get services, to get anything maintained, fixed, or anything like that, if it ever pops up, it is a nightmare. Our other car is a 2-seater sports car, and so, you know, with Porter, we can't put him in that car, and it's just so inconvenient. The Porsche we also have to take to Wellington to do stuff with, but that one's not as much of a major because, like, we still have our family car here so that we can take Porter to daycare, if we need it for an emergency, like whatever the case may be. So we were looking at the Kia EV9, but I think we've decided it's just like too overpriced at the moment. We're not in that phase of our lives anymore. We want something that's like cheaper to kind of maintain and run. The EV9's good, like it's electric and everything, it's just a bigger down payment, you know, whereas like we've been looking at even utes, which we love. We've test drove our brother-in-law's and we really like that because we need a lot of space. Hamish has probably talked about this in the vlog to you guys. We need a lot of space because when we go to Papamoa, we've got the baby, we've got 2 dogs, we've got 2 adults, and we just need space to be able to travel in. And we just like the feeling of a big car. A lot of like SUVs that we've been like test drive, because we currently have a Range Rover, a lot of the SUVs we've been test driving, like you get them in them and they just feel like little, and we don't want to go backwards and get a littler car. So the EV9 was good because it was big, and then we test drove the Hyundai Santa Fe. Loved it. We're kind of just waiting to hear what the pricing's at. It was a really nice car and I've heard amazing things about Hyundai, and the thing I like about them is you can just get them serviced, fixed, all of that in our city. We don't have to go anywhere to do it, so that's way more convenient. And it also means that if they ever had to have it for like a couple of days to fix anything or whatever, you can usually get like a courtesy car, so like we're always going to be fine, you know. At this stage I don't want to get rid of the Porsche, because if I got like the Porsche is like my favorite thing in the world, and I'm open to getting rid of it, but I'd want to get another car that I absolutely love. And obviously if I was going to get rid of it for another car I absolutely loved, ideally it would be one that had like 4-5 seats at least. And there's just nothing that I love that much. And the only thing I really do like are sometimes like the Audi station wagons and stuff like that. And once again, like just the price and fixing them is just like so unrealistic. There's just literally no point. And I'm not one of those people that like upgrades and gets new cars all the time. Like I just like my car, you know. I've had it for years now and it's my baby. So yeah, that's why we're gonna do the Range Rover instead. And the Range Rover just like funnels fuel, you know, it's so expensive to run. So just something a little bit less grunty is probably what we need at this stage. So yeah, Hamish and I might go test drive some different utes this afternoon while Porter's at his nana's. And just go have a browse. We've looked at like basically every SUV. We've test drove a couple of like EVs. We're not too sure like what to do because it depends who you ask. Some people love EVs, some people hate them. I don't really know. The Santa Fe is like a hybrid, which is cool. It's so hard to know what to do, right? Like some people are saying diesel's bad. Some people are like don't get fuel or petrol because the price is just going to keep going up and up and up and it's so expensive already. Honestly, I just hate this whole conundrum. Like it's so hard to know what to do. They're introducing rucks on EVs, which like road user charges. I don't know what to do, guys. I had lots of recommendations on one of my live streams of cars to look at, so we've been kind of trucking through them, having a look. Yeah, just one of those things, like just don't really know what to do and want to make sure we're buying a car that isn't stupidly expensive, but also something we still like, because the Range Rover is a like sick car. It's such a cool car. It looks beautiful, it drives beautiful. It's just inconvenient at this stage of our lives. Like, you know, we've got a child now, we're trying to be way more careful with money, and it's just not smart to like be funneling money into that kind of car. Gosh, what to do? I just don't want to buy a new car. Like I wish we could just not have a car, you know? But that's not realistic. I just don't want to do it though. I am going to film. Yesterday I did a little lip swatch video of all these. It's up on my TikTok and my Instagram reels. These are incredible. My favorite color is Sugar Baby. I think I'm going to do a foundation first impression today because that's just been on my list of things to do for a while, and then I could film something else soon. But before I do that, I could like film my first impression, then I can go do my thumbnail and upload, and then I can come back and film some more. And then Hamish is going into XO Beauty while Porter has a nap, and then I'll get him up from his nap, feed him, and then he'll go to his nan's. Let's do this. I'm looking like, don't even, oh my god, the mess. Whoops, I just realized that my camera's been on manual focus. Porter probably pressed the button before when he was playing with the camera. I filmed the foundation first impression, I put up my video for the day, did the thumbnail, all of that, and now it is 11:40. Porter's just going down for a nap, and I'm going to film another video trying out all of my flower nose like fairy tale type makeup. I'm so excited to actually try it on because the packaging is literally out of this world. So I've just put on this little purple bodysuit, thought the color was cute, and I'm gonna film, and then Porter will be up. We'll go sort him out for the day. After that, like give him lunch and stuff, and then go look at cars, I guess. Right, I'm halfway through filming and Porter's woken up from his nap, so I need to feed him. Hamish is still at Exo Beauty. Come downstairs. He's just gonna have to sit in the background while I film because I still have to do the lips and thumbnails and stuff. I'm just watching the lipsticks, so it's not super quick. Otherwise I would have just done it before I got him out of bed. He's like just in bed chilling right now. But yeah, I need to feed him, so I'm gonna go do that. Knock, 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 knock. Hello, my little monkey. Yo.
Hi.
Hi. Open up the curtains. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
You're welcome. Cuddle. These things, when you bump their heads, they change colours. Hamish found them. Blew them all. Oh, turn off the white noise. Look at this. My friend made this for Porter's birthday. How cute. This is her brand, Artlo Studio. One of my best friends, she's actually one of my longest friends now. I've been friends with her like longer than Hamish and I have been together, I'm pretty sure. There's her info if you want to check her out. She's just started a small business, but how cute's that? Oops, bumped off his head. What book have you chosen? Those cute pants are from Mackie, by the way. What book is it? Not now, Bernard. All done filming. I love my makeup today so much. Oh my goodness. And my outfit, I've got on this black like weird top, a couple little necklaces, and some like wide jeans, which I feel illegal wearing. The millennial in me is just like, I don't know, I feel like they're so weird because they're like real, you know, big on my thighs, and I'm used to wearing tight ass jeans. Thoughts? Porter's in his taking his pants off era and trying to take off his nappy era. Thanks, by the way, for the tips on toilet training on my recent video I asked about. We'll have to start looking into that soon, I think. Now that he's starting to understand us and he doesn't like having a dirty nappy and stuff like that, I'm thinking, oh my god, what has he done to this room? Honey boy, you've made such a big mess, haven't you? The toddler has been dropped off successfully. He doesn't even say bye to us. He's just like, leave. So I just realized I have not eaten today at all. It's 3 o'clock. I need to go get a snack. Hamish made me a wrap before and I friggin' didn't eat it. I forgot about it. It's in the fridge. So I'll have that for dinner probably. God, that looks crap in this lighting. These are banging though. Had to do the sock stock up, as you do. We also got him some little gloves and a beanie for daycare. I got some earrings and I got a t-shirt from Glassons, and I picked up one of these immune shot things. I like them. It's like kombucha or something. I thought it would be like ginger or something like that. I got them another time, but it's not. But it's yum. I don't know. It's just like a vitamin shot. Just filming. My makeup looks so good still. All that's worn off is like the lipstick. So good. We've got like an hour before we're picking up Port. We ended up just like pissing around at the mall because we could not be bothered going to look at cars. By the time we actually got Porter to his nana's, it was already like 3 something. And we have to pick him up at like 5:30, and we were just like, nah, like I don't want to be doing that kind of thing in a rush. And yeah, we thought we would get Porter dropped off much earlier than we did, but we had to work, so whatever. But it was nice just hanging out with Haim for a little bit, listened to some music, bought Porter some socks like I said, did a couple things we needed to do. I feel like twice as exhausted. Isn't that funny? Like we try to like go do something to relax and I'm like, we probably should have just come home and just like chilled out together and watched TV or something. It's so weird going to the mall these days. I remember going as a kid and it would be like pumping, you know, like hectic pumping, and now it's just dead. Obviously it is like a Thursday afternoon, but still, like, I guess just obviously the economy is different right now, and then obviously online shopping and all that, and you see all the like shops in the malls like open and close, like go out of business or whatever, and it's just sad. Like the same iconic ones stick around, but even like I noticed like the iconic food places like Wendy's in there. I don't think Wendy's is there anymore. I don't know when that went. It's just a weird feeling like growing up and watching things change. And I guess it's like also one of those things when you become a parent, like you start noticing more things to do with like economy and all that, because you are more worried about like your future. When you don't have kids, like you still care, but like not as much. Whereas now I'm much more careful with like financial choices and things. I don't know. It's just crazy at the moment. Like everything's crazy. Let's just not look at my garden. Oh, it's starting to get dark, but look how beautiful and peaceful it is outside. Port's been loving his trampoline, by the way. He froths it, wants to go on it all the time. Port's in bed. We got home basically for his bedtime, which is around 7:20, 7:30 at the moment. And he's out. We stayed at Hamish's mum's for like half an hour, 45 minutes just for a catch up, and played with Porter a bit more, and yeah. So I'm gonna go play some games and finish filming and then go to bed probably, to be honest. I'm pretty tired today. Good night.